Good morning, good night, or good evening, and today we've got some more clan battles for you. So we've got Black, Chappie, Baltimore, Montegrau, Kronstadt, Massey, that ship, the Savetsky Roski, Kronstadt, Talon, Sherberg, La Fantastique, and a little Yang. Let's see how we do. It's Bonky versus TNG. So, pretty good clan.
Action stations.
Now I do have Alexander Ovechkin on this black, so that's why my health is up higher than a normal black would be. So that's why. So we know there's a DD in C. We just don't know which one. But my gut tells me it's the Little Yang. Again, Black gets, what is that, 7.5 radar, I believe? Yes, 7.5. Little Yang gets 5.5 hydro. Pop the radar, find out, okay, it's the Black, or the Lo Yang. But he can't hydro me because I'm outside of hydro range. Which is why, as you saw in the previous one, I moved up to that second rock. More gutsy, but he stays in hydro range. And the whole cap is hydro. Up there, there really is a safe zone. Baltimore pops its radar, tries to get some shots in on it. Does do some damage to it, about 3,000. So I have a 6,000 health difference on it now. Pretty big difference, but I'm not willing to go out just yet. As long as I have the cap locked down, that's all that matters. Now I decide that it's gutsy, but if I can pull it off, it will work. I know where the Lo Yang's at. He isn't going to be moving. I see him shooting. That tells me where he's at. I spot the Rovanetsky, or Rovanetzetti. And so I have to cover myself from him, because he can't shoot me. So I get to a position where he can't shoot me, but I can shoot his buddy. I am in Lo Yang's hydro. He smokes up. I pop the radar. He basically has to go broadside to try to kill me. I'm still in the hydro range. 5.5 away. He's moved out of Hydra range again. I'm gonna fire on him.
Off, sir.
And I blow up one of his torpedoes, which for a Lo Yang is a big loss. He's hydroed me again. Now he has to back into the cap to cap it. I have the help. Kronstadt pops its radar. Lo Yang is only shooting 2 guns because he's back in. Now he has to run away because he has no choice now. And I get a fire and knock his engine out. And basically at this point, you know, he's gone. Lo Yang he's basically dead.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
One of their best DDs is gone, and they've lost, well, cap control of C now. Sorry. Got a little bit of a cough, but we think the Kronstadt's coming around, so I'm having my torps ready for him. But in my mind, I wanted to YOLO the Battleship because he's right there. But I want to take this cap first. So the Battleship has to move in now to lock this cap down. And so they're forced to do something to really gain the initiative. Cap's captured, and I rush. And I'm waiting till I get perfectly broadside. I'm not worrying about... I do pop my repair. So he can knock my rudder, my torque tubes out. But he shoots, knocks out my gun, not my torque tubes. He has... I wait till I get basically broadside to him and drop both sets. There goes the torque tube finally. He gets me, but then the torps basically, well, delete him. So they're down a Battleship and a DD. And we've got about almost a 100-point lead. So now TNG has to do something to really seize the initiative again. Now we're basically at this point, you know, trying to kill this Kronstadt. He has a health advantage on Goose. Plus he has talent support, so Goose will go down if he doesn't get support. Fortunately, Homicide's coming in with the Massey. So, like I said, TNG has to make a move now. They have to move on B, and they have to capture or kill people at C to really bring this back in their favor. Because we've got a 100-point lead on them now. Jeebus is half health, shoots, and I'm thinking he better get moving. The Sherbert shoots, beautiful dispersion, and just deletes Jerbus off the map. So right there, the points have been kind of, you know, even back up. TNG is kind of starting to bring this back in their favor. The La Fantastique is kind of backed into C to try to get it. Massey does take a torp, but thankfully it has a good torp belt. I mean, Baltimore's going to go down. That's a given. But can we take the Kronstadt and the Talon with us is another thing. Because Goose is going down. Goose goes down, but we get a trade. They're going to lose. The Talon goes down. We still have the point lead. But we're going to bet if they take B, then we're in trouble. Because none of our ships at sea are kind of in a position to help. Monte Grau is basically... Now he's hurting against the Cherbourg. And so he's going to go down. Fantastique's going to pick up B. And they're going to have the cap advantage. Plus the kill. So they're going to be in the lead soon. There goes the Grau. He's going to go down. There goes the Grau. So they do have... We still have a point advantage. But they're going to get B. So they tied back up. So it's not looking good for Bonky right now.
Our victory is in sight.
We've got to get our Kronstadt and our Massey back into the fight in order to bring us back. We have 9 minutes, but the points aren't that great. Now they get the cap advantage and the now they have win comp. They can win. All they have to do is basically hold on to these 2 caps and live. Fortunately, we still have that 100-point lead, which gives us time. Cherbourg has basically half the health the Massey does. But as you can see, the points we're closed. They've closed in, and we're 100 point. They're now less than 100 point lead now, and like now they are they've narrowed the point lead, and they have win condition. So we need to take back that B cap. And I know you don't see the timer, but it's basically, you know, it would be about like 2 to 3 minutes, 2 minutes at most for them to win. So it's closing.
The enemy is about to win.
Now, obviously, you would think the La Fantastique would back cap C. Homicide's clicking right there. Kronstadt pops its radar. And the La Fantastique is basically going to back cap C. So we have no points now. And it's not looking good for Bonky. It really isn't. So Kronstadt has to go back to C to basically lock it back down. And the Massey has to move in to B and kill the Cherbourg. But again, they're going to have all 3 caps. And they're going to outrun us in points once they get this cap. So it's not looking good. Now they effectively have the point lead. And they're like literally less than a minute or 2, like a minute and a half away from winning. So it's pretty close. We've got to get into B and slow that cap down. And Kronstadt has to get back into C to lock it down, to even slow these points back down. Then we got to cap these to basically narrow it back up. So it's pretty close. We get back into B, so they do have a slight point disadvantage now. Now we've locked down B. But they still have win condition of 100 points. That's not looking great. We've got to kill the Cherbourg to drop those points back down. So the Cherbourg has to live not much. He has to live just for them to win. Homicide getting a nice good salvo on that. We cap C. Now, Sherbert can Citadel the Massey at that range. At that range, he can be Citadel, but now he has a slight angle. Again, we're maybe less than 30 seconds from losing. Well, actually, we're about a minute away from losing. Okay. Well, no, about, yeah, like I said, 30 seconds. We don't have much time. Sherbert has to go down for us to win. He turns out, he's trying to get behind the rock. And he probably kept backing up. Beautiful shot.
5 minutes.
And boom. We drop the points back down. So we get more time now. All the Sherbert had to do is probably just keep reversing, and they would have won. While Fantastic is trying to get those resets. Now, in Discord, it was very, you know, oh my god. Because we had observers from Mr. Bonks, Z, and Essen with us trying to give us advice. They were telling Homicide to get behind that rock. We get behind that rock. And we cap this B point. We win. And they're telling him to stay dark, we need that point cap. Homicide has to cap that point if we're going to win. It's getting really close now. The points are super close. And he's Fantastic, shoots the shells. And we get it just before he's able to reset it. Now we have effect. Now we are in win condition again. But only by a few seconds. Like, it is close. There, Kronstadt basically knocks La Fantastique down to 631. We were thinking, watch it would detonate, and they were saying that was right under the turret, so it would have detonated. But we pick it up just barely. And blind shot kills the La Fantastique. Great comeback for Bonky.